Now, Good Morning Northwest, death and devastation in paradise. What we're learning about wildfire recovery efforts on Maui this morning.
Excessive heat warning in effect today all the way through Thursday. Record-setting heat moving in for tomorrow and Wednesday. We're going to talk more about the heat and what you need to be concerned about.
And this little boy has been missing since at least Friday from Bonner County. The sheriff's office has issued an arrest warrant for his mother. We have the details. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Monday, August 14th. Mark Peterson is here with a look at that first alert forecast, and we are talking record heat.
We are. There is no doubt that record heat. And of course, the wheat harvest underway. Everybody out and about trying to enjoy themselves, trying to get their jobs done. We have an excessive heat warning as we look at the 4 things you need to know. That goes all the way through Thursday. We're going to see 4 days that are going to be from 97 to 105. Hottest day is going to be tomorrow, and we're going to see breezy conditions coming in Thursday into Friday. So the excessive heat warning is the central and eastern part of the state, all the way in through Coeur d'Alene, and then rolling down through the Idaho-Palouse. This is, again, a heat watch that's going to be really hanging into Idaho for the next several days as well. We're sitting at 67 degrees. Coeur d'Alene cooler at 62. Nice. Here's a look at our forecast for today. We're going to be sunny. We're going to be hot. We're going to be in the low 90s by noon, 96 by 2 o'clock. And then we're going to be in the upper 90s all afternoon, even at 6 o'clock. We're going to be at 97 degrees, 98 our forecasted high today.
All right, Mark, thank you. The wildfires in Maui making history as the 5th deadliest wildfire in U.S. history and the deadliest in over 100 years, according to the National Fire Protection Association.
At least 96 people were killed, and the recovery effort is far from over. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk. And Sydney, Hawaii's governor issued another emergency proclamation.
That's right, Robin. So last night, Governor Josh Green approved that proclamation, lifting a cap on disaster relief spending. This will suspend additional laws to facilitate emergency response, recovery, and rebuilding. Now, this comes as officials on the Hawaiian island have repeatedly warned that the number of people killed by the wildfires will continue to rise as they work to contain the blazes and assess the damage. New videos of the wildfire continue to surface as well. We're now seeing this video taken by survivors, some taking shelter behind the seawall, others jumping into the ocean to escape the flames. 19-year-old Noah Tompkinson waiting in the water with his mother and younger brother for 5 hours.
We're through the worst of it. We're gonna be okay.
Now the question being asked, could anything have been done to stop this tragedy? The island is home to one of the world's most comprehensive siren systems, most often used to warn of possible tsunamis. The Hawaii Emergency Management Agency confirms none were activated. And the main electric provider for Hawaii is now facing a lawsuit. 3 law firms filed a complaint against Hawaiian Electric Industries. And according to the lawsuit, HEI is to blame because it failed to shut down power lines during Hurricane Dora. It alleges the electrified power lines caused the wildfire, but it did not specify how exactly the fire was ignited. Hawaii officials say they will do a full review of the situation to determine what caused the fire, and that includes examining why the state did not activate its extensive warning system. But officials have released some good news this morning. Many Maui schools will reopen today, with students set to return to classes on Wednesday. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. Moses Lake police looking for whoever shot 3 people, killing 1. Shots rang out just before 4 yesterday morning in the 800 block of Loop Drive. You can see that location mapped on the screen. Police tell us some kind of argument escalated into violence. We learned the 2 other victims were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. If you have any information about this shooting, you are asked to call 509-762-1160.
The Bonner County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help finding a missing and endangered 1-year-old boy. Forrest Brubaker has blonde hair and brown eyes. The Sheriff's Office believes he's with his mother, who does not have custody of him. They could be traveling in a white 97 Toyota Hiace camper van or a blue 2011 Toyota RAV4. Both license plate numbers are listed on your screen right now. Police say the mother has contacts in Washington and could be heading to Mexico. The Sheriff's Office issued a warrant for her arrest Friday. If you have information or you see either vehicle, call 911.
The man accused of killing 4 members of an Idaho family will be in court Wednesday. Major John Kaler is charged with 4 counts of premeditated murder. He's accused of killing his neighbors, Kenneth and Kenna Gardapi, and Devin and Aiken Smith. His preliminary hearing is set for this Wednesday. A preliminary hearing allows each side to present evidence so a judge can determine whether there's enough evidence to move the case forward. The prosecutors could also use a grand jury to indict Kaler, which is what happened in the U of I murders case. Prosecutors have already said they will not seek the death penalty against Kaler. If convicted, he does face life in prison. Make sure you stay up to date by downloading the KXLY 4 News Now app in the App Store on your device to receive push notifications of information as we get it. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now just about 6 minutes after 6.
All right, we are heating up, and so much so we have an excessive heat warning starting in just a few hours, right?
Yeah, 11 o'clock, but it continues all the way through Thursday night.
Wow.
So this is something you really need to pay attention to. Remember, heat, cumulative. It will have that cumulative effect on homes and apartments and people and pups. We're going to talk about all of it. That's coming up.
And the Post Falls Pavilion just had its grand opening over the weekend. I'll share all the different types of food vendors and what you can try when you come here. That's coming up.
And the Michigan Air Show finale was one to remember. 2 pilots eject just before their jet crashed. We'll tell you the pilot's condition and where that crash landed after this break.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your dreams!
Upgrade your kitchen with Frigidaire Professional, offering powerful performance and professional-grade design. The front control gas range provides the ultimate flexibility for making your favorite meals. Sear and saute with precision and flip pancakes on the griddle for golden results. And thanks to our smudge-proof stainless steel, spend less time cleaning while keeping your kitchen looking spotless.
You won't find Frigidaire Pro at the box stores, but it's on sale at Fred's. Fred's Appliance. We want to be your choice.
Save through Tuesday, August 15th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book at BuyMart.com. It's 20 pages of savings, including everything you need for camping, pantry essentials, and more. Save now at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
The time to buy is now. Yes, RV show pricing continues at R&R RV in North Spokane. Over 125 RVs are indoors at 525 East Francis. You'll save thousands with rebates and show discounts on Cougar, Rockwood, Montana, Class B vans, and more. Everything show price. You don't want to shop in this heat. Shop over 125 RVs indoors now at R&R RV in North Spokane, 525 East Francis, or online at rnrrv.com.
At Kaiser Permanente, we care for all those who make your family, well, your family. That's why all of us work together to give them the care and caring that any family would. Kaiser Permanente, for all that is you.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Hi, Kylie here with Dad at Parker Toyota. We know finding time during the busy week to schedule your service maintenance can be difficult. That's why we've expanded our hours. We're now open Sundays.
Schedule your oil change, brakes, and other maintenance needs at your convenience online, parkertoyota.com. Our highly trained technicians can get you in and out with our express service.
Experience the no-problem sales and service 7 days a week at Parker Toyota in Coeur d'Alene.
It is 9 minutes after 6. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Dramatic scene over Michigan as 2 pilots at an air show ejected from their fighter jet just seconds before the plane crashed.
Yeah, take a look at this video. You can see the MiG-23 performance plane at the Michigan Air Show airborne over the town of Belleville. And then moments later, trouble. Cell phone video shows the 2 pilots on board ejecting from a mini explosion as the plane went down, crashing into an apartment complex parking lot, hitting unoccupied parked cars. Incredibly, both pilots survived without significant injuries. The FAA and the NTSB will investigate this crash.
In the wake of the devastating wildfires in Hawaii, the community coming together to help those in need. This school turned into an aid center where families, some who've lost everything themselves, are sorting through boxes of donations, which include everything from clothing to food, which will be distributed to families and the victims of fires.
U.S. household budgets may soon get a breather, although it's too soon to declare a victory over inflation. Many economic analysts believe things are headed in the right direction, that the Federal Reserve may hold interest rates steady next month. In an attempt to curb rising prices, the Federal Reserve boosted U.S. interest rates 11 times since March of 2022.
The Ecuadorian presidential debate began in the capital Quito on Sunday with a moment of silence for Fernando Villavicencio, who was gunned down at a campaign rally in Quito on Wednesday. One podium on the stage was left empty in remembrance. Before the debate started, Ecuador's National Electoral Council condemned the assassination. Journalist Christian Zorita has been chosen to replace Villavicencio on the presidential ticket.
10-second takeaway on a Monday. It is going to be sunny. It's going to be hot today. So again, the summer gear, taking breaks, drinking plenty of water consistently through the day. Our high today, 98, but it'll be hotter tomorrow.
If you can believe it, it is almost time for students to go back to the classroom. And actually, WSU students are already making their way back to Pullman.
And as the roads get busier, Washington State Patrol is out in force to ensure everyone makes it back to campus safely. WSP conducting traffic safety emphasis patrols until August 20th. It says speeding is one of the leading causes of car crashes statewide. And in District 4, near the Pullman campus, fatal crashes are up 93% compared to 2022.
Just trying to show a little bit more presence out there and help keep people driving a little slower.
And the number one thing troopers want the public to know is that this extra presence is all about saving lives.
And not just giving tickets.
Right. And if you've ever been to Pullman, like either coming down 195 or going east on 26, people can get a little crazy, like passing in large amounts of cars. All right. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:12.
You know, Mark's been telling us about it. Serious heat coming this week. And up next, the warning signs you need to know to keep you and your family safe during dangerous heat.
Also ahead, you're taking a live look at one of the food trucks to try the newly opened Post Falls Pavilion. Bronte Sorotsky there live with some of the things you can try when you visit.
From the 5 a.m. morning regulars to those gotta fit it in lunchtime rush business goers to the busy moms that need childcare so they can just have a little time to themselves. Move Fitness is here for you, serving up the largest variety of workout options in Spokane with a new location opening soon to provide you the best results for your workout needs. Move Fitness. Join the movement.
Joni here at Post Falls Volkswagen with this bold and beautiful Taos. But there's more than just good looks behind this compact SUV. This is the perfect choice because it's also practical and efficient, with driver assist and all the latest enhanced safety features. Plus, the Taos is packed with the useful high-tech features you use every day. If you're thinking of a compact SUV, think Taos at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Things are so awesome since my family got a rewards-earning Kasasa checking account from Canopy Credit Union, earning 4.07% annual percentage yield on up to $25K. Means we get up to $84 deposited right into our account every month. You know what that means? More toys, more playtime, more fun. Woohoo! Canopy is putting treats back in the budget. Learn more at canopycu.com. Limits and conditions apply.
Looking for quality and experience? Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic has been providing personalized care to their clients for over 30 years. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, they do it all. With competitive costs and quality service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Wow, what a great vacation.
Yeah, no kidding. The new hotel, the casino, Maslow's Steakhouse.
Don't forget the triple head shower.
Trust me, I haven't. I feel a million miles away.
You're not.
I understand that.
I just ran home and fed the dog.
Don't ruin this for me.
Dad,
The largest casino resort in the Pacific Northwest is right in your backyard thanks to our brand new River Tower Hotel in Northern Quest.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. Tina Turner's triumphant story is live on stage in the mega hit musical direct from Broadway. Prepare to be ecstatically blown away. September 19th through 24th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. On sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
4 News Now anchor team, not just in the newsroom, but in the community. We're doing the work, listening to you, asking questions, and getting the answers you need to help keep your family safe. It's what we mean when we say, expect more on 4 News Now.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Cal Superstore in Airway Heights.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The hottest temperatures of the year are coming. Local paramedics want you to take precautions to avoid health-related illness and check on neighbors who are vulnerable to the heat.
Peter Choi has warning signs you need to know to stay safe in excessive heat.
Excessive heat alerting the public for major illnesses.
I'm sure those numbers are going to significantly decline.
Local paramedic Kimberly Walker says heat exhaustion and heat stroke can be life-threatening.
It can be very dangerous. It can cause death, and we want to avoid that.
The key is recognizing warning signs ahead of time, like dizziness, nausea, vomiting, and muscle cramps.
People can experience seizures. They'll stop sweating. Their skin is going to be real hot, and very red in appearance.
And that's when you need to call 911 before your symptoms becomes more serious. Now, the paramedic says you need to be on the lookout for a specific group, such as kids, elderly, and people with pre-existing health conditions.
Our pediatric patients who can't necessarily verbalize how they're feeling, families need to watch for their kids. They need to watch for decreased urinary output. If they're thirsty, if they're cranky, they're just not acting appropriately.
Walker says avoid the hottest time of the day, which is typically around 3 to 5 p.m. And be sure to drink enough water, especially if you're drinking alcohol outside.
Simply taking a towel, washcloth, soaking that in water, and putting a fan on you just to help cool yourself down. Put it on your abdomen, put it around your neck, wherever you those core vital organs.
If needed, visit an air-conditioned space like a mall or a cooling center.
It's really important that they don't progress to a state of heat stroke. Sometimes that can have some irreversible damages to our bodies. So it's as simple as calling 911. We're here for our community, and we want to keep everybody safe during these periods of heat.
In Spokane, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
Yeah, lots to think about with this heat coming. And here's your live look this morning. The sun is up. Haze over the skies right now.
If you need to get a walk, you should probably do it in the next hour or two before things start to really heat up, right?
The early morning hours over the next several days are really going to be the best time to be outdoors. Into the afternoons, you go downtown, you're going to have that heat island effect. I want to talk about that. This is where we have parks and trees, then we have a downtown area, lots of concrete, blacktop, and then just lawns. And when we see the heat build up, there's a bit of a heat dome within a heat dome because this concrete and blacktop holds onto the heat through the day and then continues to release it into the evening. So it'll be 5 to 10 degrees warmer during the day, but it'll be that hot hours after the sun sets because it's releasing it. This is tomorrow's heat. This is Tuesday. We're 105 in Meade, 103 officially is what we're forecasting. Spangle 102. So we want you to, again, be very careful. Early morning activities would be great if you have to be outdoors, jogging, walking the dog. Remember, into the afternoon, the blacktop and the sidewalks, if you can't put your hand on it, you're paws or your dog's paws should not be on it. All right, 98 degrees our high today. We're going to have those northeast winds. Not going to get a lot of help there, nor overnight. 68 degrees. Currently, 63 downtown, 60 into the valley, 65 Post Falls. Coeur d'Alene, you're at 62. Beautiful. Now, we have those north winds. We were talking about those clean southwest winds last week. Well, this week it's going to be the north wind, so there's more smoke available in the upper atmosphere. So we could see that air quality go into moderate for this afternoon and tomorrow, so just be aware of that. So tender lungs, and again, if you have problems with heat, this is not going to be a couple of good days for you. Pullman 98, 98 Spokane, 101 into Moses Lake. Ritzville, you're going to be at 101. Now we extend this out. Okay, weather alert days for Tuesday and Wednesday because it's record heat. We don't see hundreds often. We have the last couple of years, but on a 30-year cycle, we get about one a year on average. Well, we're going to be having two back-to-back and then cooling for the weekend. We'll talk about what that means when we get those winds firing up Thursday into Friday. It's 6:20, Monday, time for our Pet of the Week.
We have dozens of pets of the week this week. At Companions Animal Center, you'll find so many adorable kittens available for adoption. Each one is cuter than the next. If you're thinking of adding a feline to your family, now is the perfect time to visit. We have over 50 kittens to choose from, and more are coming in every day. Each one is spay or neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped before they are ready to be adopted. Visit them at our new facility on Atlas Road, just north of Hayden Avenue in Hayden, Idaho. For more information on these and all the animals that are available, visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org.
Oh, they all need homes.
Lots of cute kitties.
Oh, yeah, it's now 6:21.
All right, thank you so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Monday morning. We will be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
At Finley Downtown Toyota, we have some of the best inventory we've had in years, including an entire city block full of used recent trade-ins, lease returns, and special purchases. Plus, all vehicles come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. And if you're looking for a new truck, SUV, or Camry, Toyota's got new inventory rolling in with great financing options. So make it a summer to remember and stop by Finley Downtown Toyota today.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
When you call the experts at Zero Res and almost zero time, you can enjoy carpets that stay cleaner longer without dirt-attracting residue. Schedule your appointment with the experts at Zero Res, and we'll do the dirty work for you. Zero Res, a smarter, lasting clean.
Oscar winner Helen Hunt. Your daughter went off to college. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Plus Jodie Turner-Smith. Next, Kelly. Mama was prepared, okay? Because that's her energy.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
Progressions Credit Union is here to give you the 411 on how you can earn 4.11% APY with Kasasa Cash Checking. It's easy. Qualify to earn rewards like ATM surcharge refunds up to $25 for doing everyday account activities. Activities like 1 direct deposit or ACH deposit or withdrawal, 12 monthly debit card transactions, and enrolling in e-statements. Call or go to progressionscu.org today and ask about our limited time offer of $200 cash bonus when you open a Kasasa account.
Chances are, when it's time to call a service professional, you need someone right away. That's why Mr. Electric is ready when you are with appointment times to fit your busy schedule. They specialize in knob and tube removal, lighting upgrades, panel replacements, and other electrical services. And rest assured, their work is quoted upfront and fully guaranteed. Call Mr. Electric today and get $50 off your service.
Mr. Electric, we have the power to make things better.
It's now 6:24. A brand new foodie experience is in North Idaho. The Post Falls Pavilion just opened up over the weekend.
Yeah, the pavilion features 15 different food trucks. Bronte Sorotsky is live with one of those food trucks. We've seen 2 already, so what have you moved on to now?
Oh my gosh, you guys, there are so many different food options out here. We're not going to be able to hit all of them today, but today I am here with Dan with Yakismoka. I want to make sure I say that right. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for coming out.
So can you tell me about your food truck and the kind of foods you guys offer?
My food truck's, it's pretty simple. Basically what we offer is a fusion between Texas barbecue style meats with Japanese inspired like teriyaki yakisoba dishes.
Okay. That is so cool. How did you, what was the thought process for coming up with that?
The thought process would probably be, we always laugh about it. I like to combine weird foods.
Mhm.
My wife always makes fun of me. She's like, what are you doing with that? I had some leftover meat one time and I wanted to make some Chinese food or Japanese food and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And ever since then, it kind of was something, can you make that again? Can you make it again? Can you make it again? And it kind of just became something when a business-to-business job kind of fell apart. It's like, you know what? Let's take some money, invest it.
Yeah, you turned it into like a whole business. That's so cool. And I know the grand opening was just on Saturday, but this place has been around a bit longer. How has it been just being with all these other businesses and having all these people come out and support you guys?
Oh, it's been great. Everybody, Joey next door, the Benzo Box. I mean, it's like family. We hang out, we laugh, we enjoy each other, and the community's been great. It's a great family atmosphere here.
Awesome. Well, this place is open now. They're open year-round now, and the address is right on your screen here in Post Falls. They are open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, and coming up later in the show, I'll introduce you to one more of these vendors that you can expect out here. But for now, reporting live in Post Falls, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
Okay.
What do you...
It's right up my alley, so I'm already checking out his menu on his Facebook page. And then now I'm very hungry. Good morning, Northwest Time is now 6:26.
As we go to a commercial break, your first look at what's coming up on GMA starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, lucky to be alive.
I almost died. I was inches away from death at that time.
13-year-old Wyatt Kaufman surviving the unthinkable, falling off the north rim of the Grand Canyon.
Taking pictures with my cell phone and my camera, and then I went all the way up onto the very top of the point.
When suddenly he slipped and tumbled down, falling nearly 100 feet. These images capturing the park's search and rescue team's quick action, using ropes and other tools to pull the teen to safety. And coming up at 7 a.m., Wyatt is telling his harrowing survival story to Good Morning America.
I want to thank the park rangers, the park, the national park, everybody that helped me get out of there and helped me be able to be alive.
With your GMA First Look, I'm Janae Norman, ABC News, New York.
My husband and I have never been more active.
Shingles doesn't care.
I go to spin classes with my coworkers.
Good for you. Shingles doesn't care. Because no matter how healthy you feel, your risk of shingles sharply increases after age 50. But Shingrix protects. Proven over 90% effective, Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients or to a previous dose. An increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting Shingrix. Fainting can also happen. The most common side effects are pain, redness and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shivering, fever, and upset stomach. Shingles doesn't care, but Shingrix protects. Shingrix is now $0 for almost everyone. Ask your doctor about Shingrix today.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Take a day off, skip Mondays, and be water-wise this summer.
Summertime means celebration time. Let Peters & Sons Florist help liven up your summer event with a fresh flower arrangement. Fresh flowers always brighten the day. Peters & Sons Florist can add color and brilliance to your summer. Call or click today.
What happened to this young woman at the Barnes & Noble bookstore? She says he was looking up her shorts.
I felt really disgusted. I was really scared.
Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
I'm Jonah, and I'd like to welcome you to the brand new Coeur d'Alene Nissan. You'll find the grand dealership lobby open, comfortable, and relaxing. A service center with state-of-the-art equipment committed to getting you quickly and safely back on the road. There's much more to experience. I'm inviting you to stop in and see us. We're just off Highway 95 in Coeur d'Alene.
Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Summertime means celebration time. Let Peters & Sons Florist help liven up your summer event with a fresh flower arrangement. Fresh flowers always brighten the day. Peters & Sons Florist can add color and brilliance to your summer. Call or click today.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
All right, let's take a look at what's making waves online this morning in the 4 News Now Story Tracker.
Taylor Swift is raking in big bucks, as you know, from her blockbuster concerts, but she's been giving back to the communities where she's playing. A spokesperson for an Arizona food bank declined to say exactly how much Taylor Swift donated, but said her generosity allowed the network to send several tractor trailers filled with 40,000 pounds of fresh produce to its food banks. Food banks say the generosity helps and the publicity adds to the awareness of food insecurity in the United States.
And it seems like the talk of a cage match between X's Elon Musk and Meta's Mark Zuckerberg was much ado about nothing. Zuckerberg posted on Threads that Musk isn't serious about a cage fight and that it's time to move on, saying he's offered a date while Musk has offered excuses. In response, Musk wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, Zuckerberg is a chicken. Whatever. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
I'm Robin Nancy.
Did we really expect it to happen?
August 14th. No one did, but we've been talking about those ding-dongs for a long time now. Hey, let's talk about Mark.
No.
Speaking of ding-dongs.
So I was going to go there, and I stopped myself.
Wait a minute. No, wait. Positive. Ding-dongs in the fridge or the freezer. Absolutely a great treat when it's hot, okay? I'm in. I love it. I'm going to get a box today. 67 degrees. One of my favorite treats, by the way. 67 currently. It's clear sky. Winds northeast 5, and those north winds are going to be with us. 4 things you need to know. That excessive heat warning starts today at 11, but goes through Thursday because we're going to have 4 days that are going to be hovering around 100 or better. The hottest day is going to be tomorrow. And then we're going to see breezy conditions Thursday into Friday. We could see higher fire danger. So we do have excessive heat warning in effect throughout central and eastern Washington all the way through the Palouse. We want you to be aware of it. Temperatures nearing 100 degrees today, but here's your forecast, and it is going to warm up, and we're going to see those temperatures climb this afternoon. We're going to be in the 90s all afternoon long.
We're tracking details out of Georgia at the Breaking Now desk. This morning, Donald Trump and his legal team could be dealing with new charges related to the 2020 election. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis just wrapped up her investigation into the former president's alleged efforts to overturn election results. Now, there is now tighter security outside the Fulton County, Georgia courthouse as a potential 4th indictment closes in on Trump. Sources tell ABC News Willis will present her case to the grand jury this week. And this investigation began in part by a phone call made after the 2020 presidential election, where Trump appeared to pressure Georgia's Secretary of State to find the votes needed to win. The Georgia grand jury has heard testimony from more than 75 witnesses, including Trump's former chief of staff, Mark Meadows, who was also on that call. Trump, the leading Republican candidate for 2024, has denied any wrongdoing.
We don't take plea deals because I did nothing wrong. It's called election interference.
Now, if Trump does face any fresh charges in this case, they would follow 3 previous indictments. One in connection to business fraud charges related to a 2016 hush money payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. He's also facing federal charges from special counsel Jack Smith's 2 probes in Florida into his mishandling of classified documents, and in D.C. over his efforts to subvert the 2020 election. And Trump has pleaded not guilty in all the cases against him so far. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. A 64-year-old man died in a motorcycle crash on I-90 in Adams County. Washington State Patrol said Stephen Malloy was heading west when he crossed over the median and eastbound lanes and hit a barbed wire fence. Malloy was pronounced dead at the scene. WSP says no drugs or alcohol were involved, but the cause of the crash is still unknown. In Spokane, drivers need to get ready for another closure today. East Mission will be closed from Green to Cook through Friday. Now, this is right in the area of Chief Gary Park going over towards SCC. There will be some detours in place. This is a private project for waterline work.
In Firewatch coverage, the Ridge Creek fire burning near the north tip of Hayden Lake is now 15% contained. The fire is little less than 4 square miles. Now take a look. This is where it's burning along Hayden Creek Road. Fire crews and heavy equipment operators have made progress on the fire line, but expect with weather conditions changing, the fire could grow. Alerts have been sent out to those near Bunko Road and Hayden Lake to get ready to evacuate if those conditions change. And containment on a wildfire burning 8 miles south of Clark Fork and Bonner counties decreased from 25 to just 15%. Idaho Panhandle National Forest says that Saturday's breezy conditions increased fire activity on the perimeter of the Buckskin 2 fire. That fire started August 4th. It's burned about 226 acres. People living at Twin Creek Road and Reardon Road need to be prepared to leave at a moment's notice. And for more information, you can click on this story on KXLY.com. The wildfires on Maui, now Hawaii's deadliest natural disaster in the last 100 years.
And as the true toll of devastation grows more clear, new questions are emerging over why Hawaii's warning sirens were not activated, causing the raging fire to catch people unaware and off guard. Crews are still rummaging through the rubble. So far, only 3% of the 2,200 destroyed structures have been searched. Special cadaver dogs sent in from LA are helping find those lost in the fires, which have claimed 96 lives so far. And now there are growing questions over the island's emergency response and what comes next for the thousands who have nowhere else to go.
Short on housing here. We just went through a nightmare and we're about to go through another nightmare trying to basically not stay homeless.
Hawaii's governor surveying the affected areas with FEMA on Saturday. While there is no official estimate yet, he suspects the losses could approach $6 billion.
Wow, just unreal to see.
No doubt. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:36.
Let's check in with Mark, and we were talking about some dangerous heat coming our way starting today.
Yeah, and we want to keep you safe, and there's some simple things you can do to really avoid illness during the heat. Again, making sure that you take early morning walks with you and your pups. Water, Pedialyte pops and such, even for the adults. Find shade, drink that water consistently through the day, and please call or stop by some of your neighbors who you know could be having trouble with the heat. We're going to have more on this coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Whether you're hauling your boat to the lake or a team full of soccer players,
Perfection Tire carries a full line of Cooper tires with advanced safety features, warranties, and competitive pricing.
Nobody beats perfection.
92.9 CZU.
You'll find bright lights and rodeo nights at this year's Sanders County Fair and Rodeo in Plains, Montana, Labor Day weekend, August 31st through September 3rd. Bring the whole family for the best country fair around, right on the scenic Clark Fork River, where admission is always free. The Sanders County Fair is all about delicious food, creative displays, 4-H animals, a wonderful carnival, exciting rodeo action, and the carnage at the Clark Fork Demo Derby. Plan to make great family memories on the greenest grass in Montana Labor Day weekend at the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo in Plains.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet, like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline, built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Save through Tuesday, August 15th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book at Bi-Mart.com. It's 20 pages of savings including everything you need for camping, pantry essentials, and more. Save now at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
You ready?
More than ready.
Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are, mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652. Blue Compass RV. Let's take the long way home.
Whether you're going on a long trip or just your daily commute,
Perfection Tires certified techs are your trusted resource for efficient, cost-effective repairs and routine maintenance.
Nobody beats perfection.
Welcome back. If you've ever opened your fridge to the smells and sights of spoiling food, you've probably felt the disappointment of having to throw out groceries you spent your hard-earned money on.
But there are steps you can take to make sure it doesn't go to waste. ABC's Rena Roy tells us the best way to organize your refrigerator.
When getting home from the supermarket, it's tempting to quickly put away your groceries. But according to Daniel Ruklowski of Consumer Reports, how you organize your refrigerator matters.
It's absolutely worth just spending a few more minutes putting things in the right places to really maximize the life of your food and really save you money.
Ruklowski says each section of your fridge has varying climate conditions. For example, in temperature performance tests, they notice the door usually gets a few degrees warmer than other areas. He advises storing things like butter, condiments, juice, soda, water, and even cooking oils there.
We really advise people to not use it to store things like milk and eggs, even though it's really tempting because they have dedicated compartments for those items in the door. But don't put your milk and eggs there.
Then there are the crisper drawers.
Many crisper drawers have humidity controls that you can either switch them to high humidity or low humidity. But even if your refrigerator doesn't have those adjustments, you still want to think about separating your high humidity items and your low humidity items.
Low humidity items include apples, avocados, grapes, mushrooms, and peppers. Keep those separate from high humidity items like broccoli, carrots, green onions, and leafy greens. The lower shelf, usually located in the middle of the refrigerator, tends to be much cooler. Ruklowski recommends storing more temperature-sensitive items there like milk, eggs, raw meat, and fish. And since the upper shelves are a bit warmer, they're best for jelly, peanut butter, yogurt, and leftovers.
The upper shelf is good for leftovers because they're already cooked. And so you don't have to worry as much about them, spoiling as if they were a raw item.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Well, we all learned something there. All right, good morning. 10-second takeaway, sunny and hot. Not only today, but all the way through the week. So make sure you're wearing that light summer gear, taking breaks, drinking your water if you're out there, sunscreen and sunglasses. 98 the high today.
Well, say hello to Elizabeth Francis. She turned 114 years old last week. 5 generations of her family were on hand for the celebration in Houston, including her 94-year-old daughter. She has 3 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. Elizabeth is the oldest living person in Texas, the 2nd oldest in the United States, and the 7th oldest in the world.
With these stories, people always ask, like, what's your secret?
Yeah.
What's your secret?
I'd like to hear.
I need to know.
Born in 1909. That's crazy.
It is now just about 6:43.
All right, Bronte Swarovski live in Post Falls Pavilion this morning.
Hey guys, yeah, we're taking you inside all the different food trucks here. I'm here at Las Brasas, and we'll introduce you to the type of food they offer. That's coming up.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Get $200 with a new checking account from Horizon Credit Union. We're here to guide you towards your dreams and put some extra cash in your pocket. Sign up in branch or online with the Get 200 promo code today.
Did you just buy a new home and don't have a lot of extra cash on hand for furniture? Or are you upsizing your home and need to fill it? Consign Furniture in Liberty Lake can help by saving you thousands on decorating your home. With over 60,000 square feet of inventory, we have a variety of unique, budget-friendly items that will add value while saving you a ton of money. And the best part? You don't have to overspend. Buy here and save up to 70% off retail with countless designer name brand options to choose from. Consign Furniture, the smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
At Kaiser Permanente, we care for all those who make your family, well, your family. That's why all of us work together to give them the care and caring that any family would. Kaiser Permanente. for all that is you.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. Tina Turner's triumphant story is live on stage in the mega hit musical direct from Broadway. Prepare to be ecstatically blown away. September 19th through 24th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. On sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
What's in a name? A question that has never had more relevance. First American Title has been rebranded to Flying S Title and Escrow. Since 1905, we've been helping people protect their property rights. When the time comes to choose a title insurance and escrow company, the choice is clear: Flying S Title and Escrow. Idaho's longest operating, family-owned title and escrow company is now Flying S Title and Escrow. We're not new, but our name is.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home, watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Get $200 with a new checking account from Horizon Credit Union. We're here to guide you towards your dreams and put some extra cash in your pocket. Sign up in branch or online with the Get 200 promo code today.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU, here for good.
All right, welcome back. If you'd like to try a new dish or even a variety of different ones, a new spot in Post Falls allows you to do just that. The Post Falls Pavilion, open over the weekend, offering food from over a dozen different vendors.
Yeah, and those foods reach across many cultures as well. Bronte Saratsky is live with one of the vendors, telling us what we can expect if we check out this new spot.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm here. We've been telling you about all these different spots all morning. We're here at Las Brasas right now. I'm here with Ivan. Thank you so much for being here. Can you tell us a bit about what you guys offer here at Las Brasas?
So here at Las Brasas, we do from tacos, quesadillas, to enchiladas, burritos, fish tacos. We have running specials that we do all week long. We ask the community what they would like to see at a food truck, and then we kind of play around with the recipe and add it on here too as we go on.
And where are you guys originally located? Because I know you said this isn't your only food truck, right?
So we have another one in Coeur d'Alene at the other food truck that's court over there, and with their, we started off here in Post Falls, but we were over there for a while until this one opened up here.
How has being at this lot helped expand your business and maybe reach new customers, or have you noticed any of that?
Yeah, I mean, being here gave us the exposure that we were looking for in the Post Falls area. We originated here in Post Falls, but going to Coeur d'Alene, not many people that kind of moved over here to Post Falls knew about us until we came back over here, which has helped us a lot, especially in the community that has grown a lot here in Post Falls.
Definitely. Thank you so much for being here. You can catch Las Brasas and all these other different food vendors here at the Post Falls Pavilion. They're open every day from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and they are at this address here on your screen in Post Falls. And that's all the vendors that we'll be talking to today. Thank you again so much for being here with us this morning. But for now, live in Post Falls, Bronte Saratsky, 4 News Now.
It looks like it's just down the street from Real Life Ministries, if you're familiar.
Yeah, and now I'm looking at his tacos on Facebook too, and I'm getting hungry all over again.
And they open at 8, though, at that place.
So at 7:30, that whole area's got to smell pretty darn good with all the food being prepped. All right, well, it's something to do. All right, here's something to do. Find a place to escape the heat. That's going to be a library, a cooling center, a mall, shopping somewhere with good AC, especially into the afternoon. We do have, again, the excessive heat warning all the way through Thursday, and we're going to have, again, you see the heat advisory for North Idaho and Montana. It's just hot, period. That heat dome is settled in, and it's going to stay with us all the way through Monday, all the way in through Tuesday, with the hottest weather expected Tuesday, and then we get into Wednesday. We continue to hold the heat. But on Thursday, we start to see that heat dome move out, weaken. That's going to be good news. We're finally going to see a break. Next weekend looks to be much cooler, but it's getting there. That's going to be the tough part. 98 the high today. For tonight, 68, so we're not getting any really cooling to relieve our homes and apartments of the heat. The other issue, north winds, bringing more smoke out of Canada and the other active fires burning to the north and east of us. So that's going to pull that across. Right now, we're in good air quality, but we could see that run to moderate pretty quickly later on today or into tomorrow. We're going to have temperatures nearing 100 today, but into the triple digits throughout the whole Central Basin. 107 into Lewiston, 95 into Sandpoint. We're going to see weather alert days for Tuesday and Wednesday as we look at our planning forecast. Plan on the heat. Plan on seeking shade, comfort, and coolness as we're 103 Tuesday, 102 Wednesday. Those are both records. And then we cool for the weekend. So the weekend really is looking wonderful. But we've got a lot of heat to go through before we get there.
That's right. All right, Mark, thank you.
It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
All right, we thank you so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Monday morning. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Global Credit Union.
A combination of fun and performance is why Kylie and I are excited to show you the Subaru Crosstrek.
The all-wheel drive Crosstrek offers an available 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine, giving you extra performance and power unlike anything on or off the road.
There's no shortage of space for passengers and a surprising amount of cargo room for your gear.
The Crosstrek has an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, connecting you with your favorite apps and navigation.
Check out the Subaru Crosstrek and receive no-problem customer attention at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it. I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Hi, this is Noah Begay III, PGA Tour member and Golf Channel broadcaster. I'm here to tell you about sponsorship opportunities for the Circling Raven Championship, the women's professional tournament presented by KXLY 4 News. It will feature more than 150 rising stars from 30 countries. For sponsors, it's an ideal way to empower youth, women, and Native Americans through the game of golf. For more information, visit cdacasino.com or call 800-523-2464. I'll see you there.
If you want carpet that feels this good, see the selection at Carpet Barn. For a limited time, get free installation with in-stock carpet paired with an exclusive cushion. Carpet Barn stocks hundreds of choices of the latest carpets. Get free professional installation at Carpet Barn. Visit Carpet Barn today and let our expert team bring your vision to life at unbeatable prices. This sale won't last long. Get free installation on luxurious carpet at Carpet Barn.
You ready?
More than ready.
Blue Compass RV has over 100 dealerships coast to coast. So we're with you today, tomorrow, and the road ahead. It's a little something we like to call peace of mind.
Well, here we are, mile marker 0.
More like mile 3,652.
Blue Compass RV.
Let's take the long way home.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday and the work week with the Morning Sprint.
Yeah, Sydney Charles has the latest details on the devastating wildfires in Maui.
Bronte Sorotsky is at the newly opened Post Falls Pavilion with some of the things you can try there.
But Heat Dome, is moving in today. Let's get right to Mark telling us how hot we can expect it to get this week.
In our first alert weather, an excessive heat warning is in effect. That's going to be through Thursday night because the heat's going to last that long. And again, you've got heat advisories throughout much of North Idaho. Everybody's going to get hot. We're going to have temperatures nearing 100 today, 104 into Grand Coulee, 103 in the Tri-Cities. Our weather today, warming up into the 90s. By noon, we're going to be at 91, upper 90s throughout much of the afternoon. So please take it easy, take some breaks, drink plenty of water.
Moses Lake police looking for whoever shot 3 people, killing 1. It happened just before 4 yesterday morning in the 800 block of Loop Drive. You can see it here on this map. Police tell us some kind of argument escalated into violence. We learned that 2 other victims who were shot were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. If you have any information about the shooting, you should call 509-762-1160.
The Bonner County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help finding a missing and endangered 1-year-old boy. Forrest Brubaker has blonde hair and brown eyes. The Sheriff's Office believes he's with his mother, who does not have custody of him. They could be traveling in a white 1997 Toyota Hiace camper van or a blue 2011 Toyota RAV4. Both license plate numbers are listed on your screen right now. If you have information or see either of these vehicles, you're asked to call 911.
In Firewatch coverage, the Ridge Creek fire burning near the north tip of Hayden Lake is now 15% contained. The fire is a little less than 4 square miles. This is where it is burning along Hayden Creek Road. Fire crews and heavy equipment operators have made progress on the fire lines, but alerts have been sent out to those near Bunko Road and Hayden Lake to get ready to evacuate if conditions change.
And containment on a wildfire burning 8 miles south of Clark Fork in Bonner County has decreased from 25 to 15%. Idaho Panhandle National Forest say Saturday's breezy conditions increased fire activity on the perimeter of the Buckskin 2 fire. People living at Twin Creek Road and Reardon Road need to be prepared to leave at a moment's notice.
The wildfires in Maui making history as the 5th deadliest wildfire in U.S. history. That's according to the National Fire Protection Association. At least 96 people were killed, and the recovery effort is far from over. Hawaii's governor has approved an emergency proclamation, lifting a cap on disaster relief spending. This comes as officials on the Hawaiian island have repeatedly warned that the number of people killed by the wildfires will continue to rise as they work to assess the damage. Questions are now arising about the island's siren systems. The Hawaii Emergency Management Agency confirms none were activated as the deadly fires spread. Live reports from Maui and stories of survival are coming up next on Good Morning America.
Family will be in court this coming Wednesday. Major John Kaler is charged with 4 counts of premeditated murder. He's accused of killing his neighbors, Kenneth and Kenna Gardapi, and Devin and Aiken Smith. His preliminary hearing is set for this Wednesday, and a preliminary hearing allows each side to present evidence so a judge can determine if there's enough evidence to move forward with the case. Prosecutors said they won't seek the death penalty against him, so if convicted, Kaler faces life in prison.
A 64-year-old man died in a motorcycle crash on I-90 in Adams County. Washington State Patrol said Stephen Malloy was heading west when he crossed over the median and eastbound lanes and hit a barbed wire fence. Malloy was pronounced dead at the scene. WSP says no drugs or alcohol were involved, but the cause of the crash is unknown.
A brand new food experience just had its grand opening here in Post Falls. The Post Falls Pavilion hosts over a dozen different food trucks and different vendors ranging with foods of all different types. It's open every single day, and it is at Horsehaven in Post Falls, open every day from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can check out more on our website, kxoi.com.
It's almost time for students to go back to the classroom. WSU students are already making their way back to Pullman. And as the roads get busier, Washington State Patrol is out in force ensuring everyone makes it back to campus safely. WSP is conducting traffic safety emphasis patrols until August 20th. It says speeding is one of the leading causes of car crashes statewide. The number one thing troopers want you to know is that this extra presence is all about saving lives. We're back with a final check of weather coming up with Mark right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Introducing the pizza so nice, we pepperonied it twice. The new double pepperoni crazy crust pizza from Little Caesars. Picture this: classic pepperoni and crispy curly old world pepperoni, sprinkled with toasted cheeses, finished with a garlic parmesan crust that must be seen in slow-mo to be believed. Holy moly, are you picturing this? Get a large double pepperoni Crazy Crust for just $8.99. Available all day or hot and ready from 4 to 8 p.m. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Zero-Res doesn't just clean carpets. We also clean area rugs, upholstery, tile and grout, and more. Basically anything you, your kids, or your pets can ruin, with Zero-Res, you can have nice things again. Zero-Res, a smarter, lasting clean.
Spokane drivers need to get ready for another closure today. East Mission will be closed from Green to Cook through Friday. This is right in the area of Chief Gary Park. There will be some detours in place. This is a private project for some water line work.
All right, good morning, everybody. As we take a live look, you can see a little bit of the heat and a little bit of the haze. A lot of that from, again, harvest. We want you to stay safe this week. Make sure you're taking breaks from the heat. Hydrate all day long. Check on your neighbors and make sure that you're seeking shade and some cool conditions when you can. 103 tomorrow, 102 Wednesday. We're going to have 98 and sunny today.
Oh, boy. At least there's end in sight, right?
I guess so. We will see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts right now.